I just started watching Black Mirror again.
Did you? That's the way you're going to start this. Okay, what season did you start on?
Well, you can jump in at any point. I started with that one where it's all black and white and the lady's running from the robot dog. It's called Metalhead.
Yeah, Metalhead. That one's a great episode.
I forget what season it's. I think it's season 4.
Season 4. Yeah.
And went on to I don't remember.
Right, so I'll tell you my favorite episode of Black Mirror. My favorite episode of Black Mirror.
Wait, let me guess. Let me try to guess it. USS Callister.
I like that one, but no.
Let me try one more time. White Christmas?
Yes. John Hamm, man. He fucking kills in that episode, man.
Rules,
Second one is Playtest. Playtest is phenomenal.
Oh, that one's so...
Also starring the son of Kurt Russell.
Yeah, that's right. Wyatt Russell.
Wyatt Hahn.
Ah, yeah. Because
Goldie Hawn.
Yeah, that's right.
Also, last episode we did not do Stump the Note, yes. I'm very upset about that.
No, we didn't. That was the end of...
That was the end of one episode.
Yeah, well, do you have a...
I do, actually.
You do have one ready?
Yes, I
okay.
do. So, we are going to go back to my personal favorite segment, the only segment other than us.
Well, let's save that for the end.
Let's save it. Okay, we'll save it.
Okay.
We'll save it.
This is going to be a talking points episode where I'm basically going to read off of this crappy list that I have. I meant to fucking ask you at the end of last episode, the reason I was talking about that shitty Terminator movie. You know how dogs can sense Terminators?
Yes, which I also thought was kind of a weird plot point.
Makes sense to me.
It makes sense, but also it's kind of like, okay, so...
You'd have to train, the dog wouldn't be able to do it naturally.
No, not naturally. Yeah. Dogs are... Honestly, I would have trained cats to do it. Because cats just like...
Cats don't have loyalty, though.
Exactly. So why the fuck would they care whether it's a Terminator or a human? Well, they would just call it out anyway.
Well, that doesn't really help you if you need to be alerted to a specific situation, though.
I mean, that's fair, but also... Terminator 2 Catmint Day just does not hold the same ring. This film would have not have been
Terminator 2, but it's a horde of rabid street cats that are chasing John Connor.
So what you're telling me is it's basically the plot of Gangs of New York.
Yeah. And, because the plot of that movie was that cats were trying to kill Leonardo DiCaprio.
No, cats
and they also had nuclear launch codes.
No, cats are trying to kill,
There's...
Cats are trying to... God damn it.
There was this one time, I was doing Molly with this girl I was dating, and I was talking to her about, for some reason I was talking to her about, like, Nazi air aces during the Second World War.
Because you're obsessed with World War II.
Shut up. It's my one true love. Anywho, but I was like, yeah, there was this one cat named Gunther Rahl who racked up, like, 400 kills, and she was like, oh god, for a second I thought you, like, were talking about, like, an actual cat that was a Nazi
the cat is Gunther Rahl.
And I was like,
meow, I shoot you down over the cliffs of Dover, for I am a Nazi cat ace.
Mao.
Meow.
Sorry, I believe you mean
Hitler.
Mao.
Meow.
Mao.
Mao Zedong.
Mao Zedong, exactly.
Well, he was one of the CIA's boys. He was no Nazi. They knew not to make that mistake twice.
No, they did not. Do you remember Vietnam, Matt? Do you remember? No, you weren't born yet.
You mark that frame in 8, and you're entering a world of pain.
Pol Pot.
Do you know anything about Vietnam?
I know that it was a poor choice.
I was trying to be Walter from The Big Lebowski. Remember? That's like...
I know what he's talking about, yeah. Come on, man. I'm sorry, dude. Let's just go bowling. Listen, man, I've had a shitty day, and I just hate the fucking Eagles.
I've had a rough day, and I hate the fucking Eagles, man.
Get the fuck out of my cab! That's what happens.
Get the fuck out of my cab!
Get the fuck out of my cab, goddammit!
This is what happens when you talk about your fucking
This is what happens when
This
you find a
is
stranger
what
in the
happens
Alps.
when you find a stranger in the Alps. Yeah.
Exactly.
Have you ever seen that movie with that edit?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Really? I didn't
I
know.
love it. I think it's like goddamn hilarious.
I didn't know it actually existed.
Oh, it does.
Thing.
No, it does. Like original runs of it, like on TV.
I'll tell you what edit does exist. It's in Kill Bill Volume 1, and Doug Benson made a joke about this like years and years ago,
Okay.
like in Super Jaime, where the guy's like, "My name is Buck and I'm here to fuck."
Yeah.
If you watch that on like USA or some shit, the guy goes, "My name is Buck and I'm here to party."
My name is Buck Barty, and I'm here to.
That's what Benson's joke was. It's like, if you're gonna edit that much, why
You
not
might as well
change
change
his
his
name to
name.
Marty or something? My
But
name
also-
is Marty and I'm here to party.
But you must have like.
And
You would have to
tones down
change
the scene
It
effectively
does. You would
because
also have to change like what is like fucking truck says. What does it say? Bussy wagon.
that's not any better in 2021. No, it says
It
Pussy
could.
Wagon. Which, by the way, Quentin Tarantino, like, that was like a truck that some crew member had. during
You're
the filming
kidding
of it.
me.
No, I'm not kidding you.
You're kidding me.
And
That
he
was
was
like
like that, and yeah, he was like, "That's so fucking awesome. We have to put that in the movie
because of the pussy wagon. Yeah.
because it says Pussy Wagon."
Also, okay.
It's a fucking like yellow Chevy Colorado or something.
I know.
Shit.
I will also have to say, ever since I found out like Tarantino's like foot fetish, I cannot help but see it in every single Tarantino movie.
Well, yeah, dude, he put his fucking cards out there with that shit in From Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh yeah. Also,
Which I forgot about that scene.
oh,
until,
so
like,
he
the
didn't
other
direct
day.
that movie. He
No.
produced it and he starred in it.
He directed the first like part of it where they're
Well,
where
him
they're
and
doing-
Robert Rodriguez, like they've always had a weird
Yeah.
like, hey, we're two auteur directors. No, you're two creeps.
Yeah.
I mean, but also Robert Rodriguez. So he did Desperado. He did Once Upon a Time in Mexico, one of my favorite movies of all time.
Those are all really fucking good.
Also, I'm just going to allow myself to.
I feel like you're always worried I'm going to tell you.
No,
the
I'm
movies
just
you
I'm
love
just
suck.
gonna allow myself to do this scene. You really must try this because it's a Puerco Pepino. It is a slower support.
Aren't you going to do an Antonio Banderas accent?
It's Johnny Depp, bitch. Hang on. Nothing fancy. Just happens to be my favorite. This is the best.
I can't see.
It's
Fuck
ever-
Mook. I don't have any eyes.
It's ever been. Ever. It's so good. It's too good. It is so good, in fact, that when I'm done, I will pay my check, walk straight into the kitchen, and shoot the cook. Because that's what I do. I bring balance to this little country. And that's exactly what I want from you. You want me to kill Marquez? No. You want me to kill the cook? No, I'll kill the cook. I'm parked up back anyway. I fucked up that entirely, but that is my favorite scene in the movie. And, fantastic film. Anyway, but also, Robert Rodriguez went to direct Spy Kids. I have never seen any of the Spy Kids movies, but the fact that Machete is canon in those movies is just so fucking weird to me.
Okay, so
Moving on to something that's not Robert Rodriguez.
I want to talk about cryptocurrency. Have you heard?
And how do I get into it?
Have you heard about the tungsten cubes?
I have not heard about the tungsten cubes. I've
A
heard about
lot-
tungsten cubes, but...
A lot of these crypto guys are investing in tungsten cubes now.
Okay.
So I think a good way to get ahead of that market would be to figure out a way to shove tungsten cubes into your dick hole so that you could keep them in there like a coin purse. Now you'll set off a lot of metal detectors.
You also
And also
can't be
you'll-
circumcised.
You won't, and if you're uncircumcised, you could fit a couple more in there if you got like a couple zip ties, cinch off your foreskin.
Matt, is this like your abstinence awareness speech? Because if I shove even one tungsten cube up my pee hole, my urethra, if you will,
Yes, this is my idea.
I feel like it won't work anymore.
I'm gonna sell a tungsten cube urethra purse idea to a lot of these morons, and they're gonna fucking buy it from me.
Matt,
Because I am a genius. I wouldn't have started a podcast if I wasn't a fucking genius, Alec. See, everyone is always doubting me and underestimating me,
And
even
yet,
though I can't
you
fucking
came up
talk
with a tungsten
correctly.
purse.
Hush now. So,
So you
if you've
want-
ever read The Art of War, you'll know that it's a bad fucking idea to underestimate people, and therefore to underestimate their ideas.
And so what you're saying in response to Sun Tzu's The Art of War history shoves tungsten cues up your.
That's
up
what I'm
your
saying.
urethra.
That's what the Chinese want from
I
us.
doubt that.
They are masters of the long game, Alec. And in this case, the long game is the name for my penis. Because...
No, it's called Little Sparky. Because you're going to have tungsten cubes.
Because I put a fucking spark plug in there 16
I know
years
what you've
ago
done,
and it's stuck.
And it hasn't helped
But
anybody.
it's helped me because now sparks shoot out the tip of my dick whenever I come.
And you've never thought to seek a doctor for that?
Why would I see a... What?
Why
would I see a doctor
Okay, Matt,
for that?
you're trying
It's
to tell
cool.
me. You're trying to tell me that you pimped your dick.
No, I'm trying to tell you that my dick shoots fucking sparks.
So you pimped your dick.
My dick has an afterburner from a MiG-31 in it
Oh,
as
good
well.
for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so your dick not only is more expensive than my life, it also has an afterburner from a MiG.
From a MiG-31.
Okay,
Yes.
and it also shoots... And you've
That's
managed
the
to
one
have
that-
sex 7 times? 8
Do you
times?
have any idea how large the afterburner from a MiG-31 is?
Do you have any idea how many people, male, female, or in between, or otherwise, would just immediately be like, flame shot of this guy's dick, I'm leaving.
No. Well, because it's not like from an STD, although that has happened to me when I caught space herpes.
Okay, so what you're telling me about is that you might actually just have an STD.
Well, I have space herpes, which is an STD that isn't real.
Are you sure about that?
It's real in my mind.
It's real in your dick.
Because I've been to space.
And your dick has
I
been
caught-
to space and catches fire.
Because the first time I ever did acid, I caught space herpes from an astral being that came to me and put my skin on like a glove, and it made me go around and fuck a bunch of other astral beings. It was against my will. It's not my fault. But
Matt, I feel like you're trying to say this to say that you did not fuck a bunch of angels.
I hope I didn't fuck any angels.
I'm sure you did. And
Well,
now
I
you
wouldn't
have
want
a
to do
space
that
DD.
if after what I would do to them, they wouldn't be angels anymore. So.
Matt, that's the thing. Be not afraid. You were afraid. They were not.
So
How did you even manage to achieve sexual congress with a being that has no sexual organs?
I forget. But it was spectacular. And sparks shot out of my dick, and also
Miraculous,
there's
I
a
might add.
MiG-31 afterburner in there. So next talking point.
So does your balls say pussy wagon?
No, but my shirt says Puss Finder General,
Actually
which
does.
I'm sure you can see.
It actually does. I just realized that.
That's why I took off. I was hoping you would notice it at some point.
It actually does. It says Puss Finder General.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And like it can. And what's good about this shirt is it's lime green. So if I ever do like a green screen wearing this,
It
it's
just
gonna be
says Puss Finder
it's-
General with your head.
Yeah.
And your limbs unattached.
Yeah.
So you're basically Rayman with a penis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Admittedly, that's kind of how I described you to people. Like, he was Matt Noyes. I'm like, he's Rayman with a penis. Or Rayman without a career.
No,
can't count very
because
well.
see, I can count just fine. It's 1, 2, 7. That's how many millimeters my dick is. That's a lot, right? That's a lot of millimeters, I think.
Do you realize how big a millimeter is?
No.
It's not big. Milli means 1,000. So it's 1,000th of a meter.
I know, Alec. I know how to speak Latin.
And yet...
I'm fluent in it. In fact, I'm speaking Latin right now, but the chip in your head is telling you that I'm speaking English.
So what you're saying is that half of this conversation will not be understood by our 5 viewers?
None of it will be understood.
Oh.
By the way, speaking of viewers, I'd like to...
Thank Rain Energy.
I'd like to dedicate this episode to Jeremy Pestle and his dog that passed away recently.
Rip.
R.I.P. Toby. Sorry, man, that sucks.
It,
But we're gonna make fun of your dog, kind of a lot.
Kill him with kindness, am I right?
Well, not really what I would call kindness, but no, we're not gonna make fun. We shouldn't make
I
fun
know
of
you want to make fun of this dog.
I really do, and I think maybe he might appreciate it in the off chance that he doesn't.
I highly doubt he will appreciate it.
I somehow doubt it. It's been like a few days. It'd probably be okay, but I won't because I am a gentleman. Anyway, next talking point.
Humor is tragedy plus timing equals
making fun of your friend's dead dog.
Moving on.
Moving on. What if Will Rogers had lived long enough to become a huge cokehead?
Won't you be? Please, won't you be? Won't you be my plug?
That's Fred Rogers. That's not Will Rogers.
I don't give a shit, dude.
I'm trying to appeal to the Oklahomans listening to this podcast, which is literally everybody.
And yet, you literally just said that our hero, Will Rogers, was a cokehead.
I said, what if he lived long enough?
What if he he was?
Was he?
Maybe.
Alec, you're not...
It was the 30s. Cocaine and heroin were prescribed to people for ghosts in your blood.
Oh fuck! I forgot the Terminator thing. Anyway, what do you think it's? What do you think a dog? God damn it!
What do you think a dog or your friend owned that died recently?
What Terminator do you think a dog would like the least? What Terminator do you think a dog would like the least? That's what I was getting to.
Obviously, the evil Terminator in Terminator 2.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
No, obviously.
All right, moving on.
Second one would have been Sam Worthington in Terminator Salvation.
Oh, see, I disagree with you there because Australian people are really cool, and it would probably be able to look past the robot part and be like, well, he is an Australian guy.
I don't know. Dog doesn't even have a good track record with Russell Crowe.
Why, did he kill a dog in a movie?
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he's killed it. I'm sure.
He killed
Russell Crowe.
He killed a
Russell
lion
Crowe
in a movie.
has killed humans. Russell Crowe does not care about
He's
humanity.
killed children, for sure.
Oh, well, excuse me. That's better.
This is now a slandering celebrities podcast. Come fucking sue me, bitch.
So Stephen Merchant. Talk about him next. You British twat.
Stephen Merchant's... Is he? No, he can't be.
No, he's not. I love Stephen Merchant.
He better not be.
Ricky
He's friends
Gervais,
with Ricky Gervais. He better... No, Ricky Gervais definitely not, because he fucking... Ooh, unless that was a false flag. His whole Oscar spiel.
His whole Oscar spiel was probably to take attention off of himself. I can see it.
I don't know.
The British office sucked.
I don't know.
The American office sucked even harder.
That's what he was trying to take attention off of, wasn't it?
Listen, I was in the British office and it was fucking terrible.
Hey, listen, right? Tuesday, innit? I'm Ricky Gervais, and I'm definitely not a paedophile. Listen to this here.
And Tom Hanks, though.
And Tom Hanks, though, innit? He's
a Greek citizen.
How's he gonna move to Greece and not be greasing up a bunch of little boys' dicks?
Am I right?
Yes. I really like Ricky Gervais a lot. I don't want to do this.
I do too. I don't think that Ricky Gervais is a pedophile.
I feel like I'm pussying out
on
like all of my impressions of people tonight. Okay, so anywho, Will Rogers on cocaine. We did that. I imagine he would, if he had lived and not died in a plane crash with Wiley Post in Barrow, Alaska, he would have probably wound up taking a couple roles in like the, early 70s as like some kind of kooky mob boss type character.
Basically like what, oh my god, the guy who played Barney in The Ada Griffith Show.
Don Knotts?
Yeah, Don Knotts. Like, basically what Don Knotts did in the 70s. That's what would have been in
Well, they
Will
just
Rogers.
did, like, Scooby-Doo episodes and shit.
Oh, no, well, I can't do that.
I think I raw nuts. That's an actual line from the Don Knotts episode of Scooby-Doo.
Wow, I hate that. I hate that.
You're welcome, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you,
What are we
Matt.
at? Oh, we're at a solid 20 minutes.
We're at a solid 20
already.
minutes, and we are now impersonating Don Knotts.
All right. I'm going to go through a couple more of these talking points,
All
and
right.
then I want to get to a very specific and very long-winded rant I have.
About the Jewish nation.
Pete Davidson is dating Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, maybe. Probably.
That seems like...
Fuck off, samurai. We have a city to burn.
Alec, you've never played Cyberpunk 2077 even once, have you?
No, I have not. It's just my alarm.
But you just have that?
It's my alarm.
You're such a fucking gay wad. I swear to God, man.
I mean, I am gay, so it's fine. So, okay. All right.
So
So,
fucking lame,
so
dude.
here's
God.
it's Keanu Reeves telling me to wake up and commit arson. Am I not supposed to wake up?
Okay,
So, Pete Davidson is ostensibly dating Kim Kardashian. Here's my talking points on it. Who gives a fuck?
I don't.
He's an unfunny comedian who is always high and looks like he's barred out, and she is Kim Kardashian.
For sure, that guy is always barred out.
Like, there's how do you go from dating Ariana Grande, who, don't get me wrong,
You know,
is brown washed?
Yeah, but she only dated him as like a publicity stunt.
Same as because she dated him after Mac Miller.
Yeah.
And Mac Miller was when it was like, oh,
Now,
Mac
what
Miller.
happened to him? He fucking
He
died.
fucking killed himself. And also, Pete Davidson almost killed himself.
Oh, well, what do you know?
What do you know?
You seeing a pattern there?
I am seeing a pattern there.
You're seeing a General George
I'm
S.
seeing a
Patton
General
there?
George pattern there.
You know, the funny thing about George S. Patton is the look on his face that he had at all times, it looked like he had just taken a huge shit, but he was very unhappy with it.
I mean, he always looked unhappy.
Like, he had to pinch it off a little early.
I mean, to me, he always looked like an unsatisfied Eisenhower
Well, he wanted...
to be president.
Ooh, he probably did. MacArthur wanted to be president, too.
And I'm glad MacArthur was never president.
I
Same as how...
wish he would have been, because then we would have nuked the Chinese when we actually should have. That's what he wanted, man.
I know exactly what he wanted. Same as how I'm glad we never got Ron Paul. Because he wanted to make us like a fucking isolationist country. Which Donald Trump tried to do, and guess what happened?
Well...
He's getting made fun of. Anyway. Anyway.
What else do I have here? Oh, I have a game that I came up with.
You have a game, because I also have a game for you, Matt.
Well, this isn't going to be a long-running
Standalone.
gag. This is going to be a one standalone round.
Okay, I'm ready.
This is a game that I like to call I Have a Machete. And this
I'm
is
interested.
Okay, see, when I used to intern at CIA black sites,
Of course.
when I was just a lad
A wee lad.
in Afghanistan,
Of course.
when I was like about 12,
Yes.
they taught me this technique where you just you're sitting across from the prisoner and you're asking him questions, but he's being a little recalcitrant, little unwilling, a little
standoffish,
a
if
little
you will.
standoffish, if you will. So what you do is you. Well, it's right there in the name.
Well, there it is.
You wave a machete in right in his fucking eye,
Okay.
and you're like,
I have a machete.
I have a machete,
and you have information.
and you slowly just wear the guy down by pointing that machete in his fucking eye. And I know this sounds like it's not very funny.
It's not, but it's
But it
kinda
would be a
funny.
lot funnier if I remembered to get my machete out of my backpack and I was threatening you with it right now.
You're telling me you did not bring your machete?
No, I did, but I forgot to get it. Can I get my machete and threaten you with it?
Do you?
Well, no, because now I wanted to.
It's not nearly as funny if you're telling me.
God damn it! I fucked that up so bad.
Okay, well, Matt, here. Let me help you. Okay, give me 1 second.
No, you're not getting my machete first.
No, I'm not getting your machete. I'm not getting your machete. Just hear me out. Wait for it.
My fucking machete.
Wait for it. I'm not taking your machete, Matthew.
No. All right.
Just wait for it.
I have a machete.
Okay. Damn it! You do have a machete.
Yeah.
There goes my entire joke.
What, are you gonna fucking hit me with a guitar before I can
talking about it.
slice you to ribbons with this motherfucking sweet bitch of a machete?
Can you actually tell me that you would not have been surprised if I smacked you upside the face with a goddamn guitar?
Were you coming out here to do that?
I was thinking about it. You had a machete.
I
Self-defense, ladies and gentlemen.
I have a machete. There's no past tense.
Alright, well,
involved here.
go ahead. Let's play the game.
Alright. Didn't actually think this through at all.
No, you did
not.
not.
I don't know what information you might have, but the machete will tell me.
The machete will tell the truth.
Like a dowsing rod.
Fair enough. That's
Alright.
racist as fuck.
Why is that racist?
It's, I don't know. Go ahead. You've got a machete.
Alright. Tell me where the Taliban is keeping my G.I. Joe action figures and my Hot Wheels at. I want that shit back.
Seriously?
I have a machete, goddammit!
And
what fucking game do you think this is?
Okay, I just want everybody to know that he
Alright.
actually is brandishing a machete at me.
I'm holding it very still.
It's called brandishing.
If I was brandishing it,
You're brandishing it! You just started brandishing it!
Well, I am now, because I'm demonstrating.
Okay, I do not have the answer to question number 1.
Okay, well, we're gonna suss that out. What do you think about, the new season of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
I haven't watched it yet.
Neither have I. Next question. What do you think about the stars in the sky?
I think I can't see them from the Palace of Versailles.
Very nice. That was...
It
I don't know how, but I think that was correct.
It rhymed.
Alright. How often do you shave your pubes?
I shaved them a couple days ago, in fact.
Very good. That was also correct. I think. I don't know. The machete's not telling me much.
The machete is the dividing rod.
This thing is so fucking sharp.
I bet it is. He is actually brandishing a machete at me. And yet I don't feel the need to actually be honest with him or not.
I don't want to play this game anymore. I feel weird.
You really were fooling yourself with this game.
It was taking me back to my days at a CIA black site.
When you were 12.
When I was 12, in the immediate days after 9/11.
Of course.
Those were such good days. We could do whatever the fuck we wanted. We could waterboard at Guantanamo Bay, which sounds very fun if you don't know what either of those things are.
Actually, Matt, I'll be honest with you, I've always wanted to be waterboarded. I just want to know what it's like.
Well, in a sexual way?
I mean, honestly, if you could waterboard me right now, I'd totally do it.
I have a couple of t-shirts and some beers I haven't opened, so...
You gotta waterboard me with beer?
Yeah.
I mean, don't it need to be like on a plain surface or some shit?
No. Trust me, I know how to waterboard people.
Okay, well then go ahead. Just put a towel under me. Let's just go ahead and do it.
Oh, the towel is gonna make no difference. It takes a lot of liquid to waterboard somebody.
Oh, well, yeah, put a couple towels under me.
You see in the movies when they're pouring a cup of water over somebody, that's not accurate. What they do in real life is they stand
douse you.
No, they stand on a footstool above you and they have a 5-gallon
honestly,
bucket.
Matt, if you want to make this podcast interesting, you might as well do it. Let me go pee, and why not?
Well, Well, can you save your pee in a bucket so I can waterboard you with it?
I'm not going to let you waterboard me with my own piss. That's dehumanizing.
Okay. That's interesting. Well, how about I waterboard you on the break that we're about to take? With your own piss.
With my own piss. With my own permission.
You're going to put it into that Oktoberfest mug right there.
I'm not going to do that.
You are going to do that.
I'm not going to. I paid $10
I have
for
a
that
machete.
mug. I don't give a shit. You put it away.
Did I?
Yes, you did. I watched
No,
it. It's over there. It's closer to me than it is you.
No, because...
Look at that.
I'm doing a fucking...
I have a machete.
So you do.
So I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. It's still in my hand.
Okay.
What sort of end did you think you'd be coming to with this?
I could get it from you if I really wanted, but I won't. I won't use my CIA black site skills.
From when you learned when you were 12.
I've only had 2,000 beers.
We call him a
since
black
then.
idiot. He's like Black Widow, but not.
Oh, that's not racist at all.
It's not.
What, are you trying to say something about the color of my skin?
No, I'm trying to say something about how terrible Black Widow was.
Oh, I didn't see it yet.
I didn't either, but I heard it was terrible.
It looked like it was terrible.
I mean, who really cares?
Ugh,
Scarlett Johansson, she tried to star in a Ghost in the Shell movie, trying to be Japanese. That's just enough for me to go, no, this is terrible, I'm not watching it.
That's
Alright, we're going to take a break. Matt knows he's going to waterboard me, and we'll come back with the results. Stay tuned, and if you don't stay tuned, well, you know, your mom...
Oh, well, you can go fuck yourself, and... And we're back. And ladies and gentlemen, he's unzipping his fly and taking out his penis. And he's literally sawing off 2 of his lower ribs so that he can suck on his penis. And oh my, ladies and gentlemen, what a spectacle. The judges are just moved. 2 of them are weeping.
One of them is...
One of them doesn't even have tear ducts because he's a horrific burn victim. And, ladies and gentlemen, we're back! And everybody in between. And Marilyn Manson has taken the gold. Turns out it wasn't just Turns out it wasn't just a rumor that we all passed around in high school. Okay. So I'm gonna go on a fucking... I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that Marilyn Manson can definitely suck his own dick.
Marilyn Manson...
Probably not anymore because he's fat.
Well, he's fat, but also he's just kind of a loser now.
Yeah. And what loser do you know who can't suck his own dick?
You.
That is true. That's only because I'm very, very inflexible.
And also, like, you need every part of your body to actually live. Well, I would like to take us to my favorite segment of the show.
Okay.
It's called Stump the Note, yes.
Oh, God, here we go.
Alright, so, in case you've never heard this podcast before...
Let me get my trusty breakable pins out for when I inevitably lose the last round.
Alright. In case you've never heard this podcast before, and in case you never do, this is my favorite segment. It's called Stump the Note, yes. I will never pronounce Matt's last name correctly unless I'm at gunpoint or machete point, and even then I didn't do it.
No, you didn't.
I didn't.
I didn't really threaten you with the machete like I should have.
You brandished it.
I really should have. Anyway, go on.
Alright, so the way this works is that I give you 2 fake names and 1 real name.
Of course.
for metal bands, because Matt is a metalhead, technically.
Oh, you're goddamn right I am.
Technically. So, Matt, are you ready to play Stump the Note? Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no, yes, you are. All right. First band name is called Accept.
That is a real metal band. I already know.
The next metal band is called Boss Bitch. And the third metal band is called Cloven Hoof. What's the real one?
The real one is Accept.
Damn, you're good. Accept is a real metal band.
Yep, they're from Germany.
They are from Germany.
They have a song called Balls to the Wall.
Yes, they do. All right, Matt. Are you ready for round 2?
Yep. Lay it on me, puppet pal Mitch. It's Dexter's
I
Laboratory.
know. No. Don't call me that.
A bonk on the head.
All right. Round 2.
Bonk.
Stump the Note, yes.
Okay.
Don't touch me. It's called...
Get out.
Is it either...
Get out. Clean up. You disgust me.
Okay, well, that's just what I said to you anyway. First band name,
Okay.
Piggy Bank.
Mm-hmm.
Next band name, Los Suaves. Third band name, How Dare.
Interesting. Piggy Bank, Los Suaves, How Dare.
How Dare has an umlaut, by the way.
Huh. Well, that's ultra specific. Could be something you made up. Although it alternatively might not be something you made up. But that is the nature of the
beast.
game. Shut your fucking mouth.
Before you fucking...
Let me
Yeah,
muse.
No, I will not.
Okay, so Piggy Bank. I feel like I may have heard that name somewhere before, but I can't be 100% certain. Los Suaves.
Is that your final answer?
No, I'm just vocalizing. And what was the last one?
The last one, my personal favorite, was How Dare with an umlaut.
I'm gonna go with How Dare.
He was wrong, ladies and gentlemen. It was Los Suaves from Spain.
From Spain.
1980 to the present. So he is 1 for 2. Are you ready for the final round?
Alright, hit me with the final round.
Alright. Mr. No Yes. Your 3 band names are Unbound, Ultragram, and Pink Fairies.
You're getting better at these. I'm gonna go with Unbound.
Wrong again, my
God
friend.
damn. Ooh, I lost big time this week.
Do you want to make a second guess?
What was the third one?
Third one was Pink Fairies.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one.
You were correct. Well, you're wrong. You lost. But Pink Fairies were a United Kingdom metal band from 1970 to 1976 to 1987 to 1988.
Yeah, that sounds like something though.
All right, Matt. Do you want your flash round? The lightning round, if you
You
will.
came up with the fucking lightning round?
Of course I did.
Just for me?
Just for you.
No one's ever been this nice to me before.
Are you ready, Matt?
Yeah, fucking go hard. Alright.
So this round is different. I'm going to give you 2 real metal band names and 1 fake one. You have to
Okay.
figure out the fake one.
Fake one. Okay.
Alright, you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Your first name is Rainbow. Your second name is Witch. Your third name is Cult.
How do you spell that middle one?
Witch?
Yeah.
WITHC.
Okay, like a witch and a broomstick. The fake one. Well, Rainbow is the real band. They're one of my favorite bands. I'm gonna go with Cult. That's the fake one.
They're all real.
They're all you son of a biscuit.
Technically, there was a metal band called Cult. They were not very big, and they were not very good, but they did exist.
Interesting. All right.
That was Stump the Note, yes.
Well, you're a son of a bitch.
This is fair. Don't talk to my mother away.
Fine. Even though I've been seeing her for quite some time.
Yeah, my father will not forget to remind me. He didn't call her back, by the way.
Well, you know, my phone gets shut off sometimes, which I know is no excuse.
Oh, it's an excuse.
But,
So, Matt, you had something else you wanted to talk to us about.
I wanted to talk about the Netflix adaptation of Cowboy Bebop.
Boy, I have been waiting forever to talk to you about this. But I will also add a caveat. I have not finished it.
Yes, you're on
I have
the
been
episode.
saving myself. I just got to the episode with Pierre LeFou, one of my favorite Cowboy Bebop episodes.
That was the last one you must have watched was the one where Faye gets her identikit back.
Kind of.
Did you finish that one?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And she has the tape in there?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And maybe
And they
that
watched
woman
it?
is her mother or not.
Don't think so. Anywho, so
Thoughts?
my thoughts are, well, I liked it overall.
Oh, as did I.
Wake the fuck up, samurai.
The
So did Keanu Reeves.
fucking stop with your goddamn Keanu Reeves fanboying. Yes, he's great. We all know.
Noise.
Okay.
We've got a podcast to burn.
We've got a fucking fan base to burn.
What fan base?
Right.
Moving on.
Anywho, it's cast really well. John Cho is good as Spike. I wasn't convinced initially that he was the right choice, but
I had my
I
doubts.
am happy to say I was proven wrong.
I will also say Mustafa Shakir
Great
is
as Jet.
Jet Black.
He is fucking fantastic.
He is Jet Black.
Although I'd never had any doubts about that. I knew that was
I
the
just
right
never
choice
seen
from the
him. I
beginning.
just never seen him in anything before.
He
And
was Bushmaster in season 2 of Luke Cage.
I've never seen Luke Cage.
Well, it's pretty good.
I've heard it's good.
It's pretty good. It's got the best opening credits theme song out of any of the Marvel stuff that they did on Netflix.
Is it Wu-Tang Clan?
No, it's just some like dope ass like kind of old school hip hop
Hell yeah.
beat,
So Wu-Tang Clan.
like some like guitar like wah wah shit. It's fucking dope, dude.
I will actually sit
Will
down and watch
you
it one of those
will
days.
you look up on your phone? Will you look up the fucking opening theme to Luke
Jamie,
Cage?
look that up.
Jamie, pull that up. Anywho, yeah, I liked it. I liked Cowboy Bebop overall.
Also, I had
I
my
even
doubts.
kind of liked Danielle
I
Pineda. a
had
little
my
bit.
doubts about Danielle Pineda, but I love her as Faye.
She really
captures.
yeah, she
Faye.
humanized her like in ways that I kind of wasn't expecting. I think, and
I will say-
were nice surprises.
I will say, so spoilers. The lesbian scene kind of threw me off for a second, but also
Yeah.
I didn't mind it. It did not feel forced.
I guess. I guess not.
I mean, it kind of felt forced because it was like, well, of course you did that.
Well, in the anime, Faye never really gave the hint that she wanted to bang anyone.
I mean, that's the thing about Faye and
So-
the entire anime is that Faye is,
that kind
she
of works.
uses her sexuality,
Yeah.
but she doesn't ever hook up with anybody,
No, she doesn't.
which is
And that
kinda
kind of,
cool.
I don't know how exactly, but I feel like that kind of worked in that scene's favor.
It did. It humanized Faye, but also the thing about Faye was that I didn't.
Because it played off of her amnesia, because she in that
Yeah,
moment she realized oh yeah, I'm supposed to like girls.
Yeah.
and
And I liked it. I liked
I
it.
think that's what it.
I will
worked
also
for
say
it.
I liked how they made the name of the engineer Whitney, which was, if you've ever watched the anime, the guy who fucked her over.
Interesting. I didn't remember that.
Also...
Oh, wait. You mean the engineer who was working on the Bebop? Or
No.
No.
So, yeah, the engineer who was working on the Bebop. The girl was named Whitney. Whitney was the name of the guy who fucked her over in the anime.
the guy who woke her up.
Who, like, that woman who pretended to be her mother, basically took over that role. But, yeah, Whitney was the name of the guy who woke her from cryosleep.
Ooh, what about a hot twist ending where that chick that was supposed to be Faye's mother was just that chick she banged, but she had the face changer on?
God, I would hate
Ooh,
that.
man.
That would be awful.
My dick just got rock hard.
I think it's time we blow this joint. Get everybody in the place and get the fuck out. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
And I'm really glad that Ed wasn't in it at all, basically.
Not yet.
In
They
show up in the last, 20 seconds of
I'm
it.
excited to see it.
And that doesn't spoil anything. For
I know
me,
it
by the
doesn't.
way.
I figured that Ed would show up. I like Ed.
It happens after Spike puts on Ant-Man's suit and flies at Thanos' butt.
I do remember
And then,
watching that in
then
Endgame.
that's the end of Avengers.
Yeah, Avengers.
And then they didn't have to
Avengers
make...
Butthole.
Yeah, Avengers Butthole. That's the real end.
Which
game,
actually...
if you know what I mean.
Which actually ties directly
You know what
into...
end I'm talking about.
Which actually ties directly into Spider-Man No Way But Up.
Because he's gaming Thanos' end.
Yes, he is. He is.
With his jetpack dick.
Yes. That's...
Where's your jetpack, dear?
Ground control to Thanos' ass.
Take your dick pills and put your
Relax.
jetpack dick on. I'm David Bowie now.
I fucked a 12-year-old.
I fucked a 12-year-old.
Ground
And
control
made that
to
song
police,
Life on Mars.
which was pretty good.
Which is the best David Bowie song. I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
Why do you sound like... What are you saying? What are you saying like
This
that?
is David
Bowie
Bowie
to a 12-year-old.
This is Major Tom. Suck my dick and put your helmet on.
Ground control to Bowie's song.
Oh,
There's
God.
something wrong. You like a child. Can you hear me, Bowie's song?
Alright. Anywho,
I go off the rails. Just like David Bowie.
What about Ziggy cum dust and his dick shoots dust instead of cum. It's like an aerosol can. All right.
So that's how you spot this.
So some things that I so Ed, I think, as a character in the anime was always annoying, and I never looked forward to seeing her.
Really?
Anyway,
I liked
really.
Ed.
I don't know.
I always found Ed very interesting.
She had her uses in the anime, but it just, I don't know. I never really gave that much of a shit about her. I liked the episode where they found her dad, and then then he just jets off again like a douchebag.
Yeah,
like the piece of shit that he's always been.
Oh yeah.
I
also like the episode where they meet Ed.
I like
the chess thing. I like that episode.
Yeah, that was good. I don't know. It had some questionable CGI on it.
It really did. But admittedly, okay, so that scene where Jet is watching his daughter's recital, which I also like how they gave Jet
that was
and
a good
Spike
scene.
is fighting the
I liked that.
That
scene.
was a great fucking scene. That was one of the best scenes I've seen.
Although it was kind of tonally off from it because it I think at that point you had seen Spike get his ass kicked by.
And you see him actually survive against 20 guys.
Someone who he describes as the most dangerous arms dealer.
Also,
in the
okay,
fucking galaxy.
this is my one issue with it so far.
He doesn't even have a scuff on his suit.
Yeah.
When he
This is
comes
my
back
one
out there.
issue with the show so far is that they are characterizing Vicious and Julia way too much.
Mm.
Because Vicious is only ever meant to be this weird, like, autonomous, like,
He's
this
supposed
is the
to
big
be
bad.
this, like...
And Julia is
Yeah.
supposed to be Spike's lost love. And that's what makes it so interesting whenever you get, like,
Yeah.
more details about it.
And they were never like, yeah, and Vicious and Julia were never together.
No,
in the
never
anime.
at all. And also, Vicious, like, the fact that, like, in number one, they call Spike Fearless. Spike was never called Fearless.
No, he
His
wasn't.
name was Spike Spiegel.
Yeah.
Like, I enjoy that they're adding more context to some of it, but, like, if you're a diehard anime fan, read that as a weeaboo, everybody. It's just, like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, why is it there?
I don't know.
Oh, I have, you know the boots... well, you haven't watched the episode yet, but the boots Parallel Fu wears? These bad boys right here.
Those bad boys right there.
Yep. It's the Bates Shock series, y'all.
What's your name, soldier?
My name is, they call me Rooster. And,
Do they now?
I was in Vietnam,
Where are you now?
and my friend was shot to death, and my wife's name were Gloria. She sent me
She sent me pictures
She
of
sent
your
me
boy.
pictures. You shut your goddamn mouth. You ain't gonna steal my valor.
Have they found a way to kill you yet?
Nope. And
You got your
I
pills
got
plus-
my pills against mosquito
You don't
death.
have,
And
I have to ask you, Rooster. Are
Army Green
Greens-
weren't no safe bet.
They were no safe bet. I
Weren't
thought
no
they
safe
might have
bet.
been, but I must have been confused.
You know.
have
you're-
they come to kill you?
You know, you're killing me right now.
Oh yeah.
You're a real son of a bitch, and I need to finish this rant I got about Cowboy Bebop.
Oh yeah.
Anywho. Yeah, I liked the episodes they chose. I liked the way that they worked them into an overarching plot of 10 episodes. I'm glad they actually gave us 10 episodes, because they
Right.
very easily could have cheated us and
Oh
given
yeah.
us 8
And I'm
or
very
something.
excited to finish it.
It's good, man. I liked it overall.
Also, Matt, we are at 51 minutes and 34
We
seconds.
can go
Do
for
you wanna end with a
another.
banger?
We can. I don't know what banger to end
Okay.
on.
I've got a banger to end it on.
Okay,
Alright.
well,
So, I watch a lot of YouTube.
okay. Do you
Um,
watch a lot of videos on like maritime disasters and shit like I do?
Sometimes.
This episode definitely isn't sponsored by
By Rain energy
by
drinks.
YouTube videos on maritime disasters.
I did not get waterboarded with Rain energy drinks.
No. Oh, I waterboarded. I'll make fun of it.
It was a very sticky situation.
No, I didn't waterboard him yet, but
Yet.
yet is the operative
You
word.
will also, at some point in some future timeline or whatever, you will hear a live version of me being waterboarded by Matt.
If you actually let me do that, I will.
I will actually let you do that.
Okay. Well,
Just
if you,
because it will probably end up with me screaming and crying like a bitch.
do you think that if you felt something warm and hot dog shaped against your lips, you might perhaps bite down instinctually if you were being waterboarded while that happened?
I mean, if you put something warm and hot dog shaped in my mouth through a towel while I was being waterboarded,
Yeah.
I would probably bite down instinctually.
It would be hot enough to burn through a towel that was wet. And then
Are we talking about your penis or are we talking about a hot dog?
we are talking about... Shut up and let me finish.
A machete?
Is- No, we're talking about my hot dogs. And, yeah.
On that
They're hot
note.
and they're spicy and they're full of awful, awful things.
Isn't that just a hot dog in general, Matt?
Well, I'm trying to be purposely vague here.
You're not doing well.
I'm trying to be vague about shoving my dick into your mouth while being waterboarded, or not doing that.
Rain energy drinks
But probably more
gives you the
specifically not
gumption
doing that.
to go forward and do what needs to be done.
Especially if it's a white gummy bear flavored. Because if you scratch off the part that makes it look like a G, it says white gummy bear. And then you can waterboard your friend with it and he thinks it's jizz. So are we...
This episode sponsored by White Gummy Bear.
Oh, God.
Rain Energy.
Why do you let
Fuck
me...
your friend's mouth.
Put a towel over your friend's mouth in a driveway and strap him to a chair. Lean him backwards a little bit. Perhaps propping the chair up on a few cinder blocks or something.
Rain Energy and
then
put your penis in
you
his
have
mouth.
him lean his head against the grill of a car so that he...
Taser his balls.
So you can... I will taser your balls, too. And they will, and they'll be very sticky from all the Rain Energy drink that we're definitely sponsored by.
This episode's sponsored by Rain Energy Drink.
Dude,
Taser your friend's
if
ball.
we can fucking get a goddamn sponsorship from Rain Energy Drink after this,
I would be shocked on my testicles.
dude. There's this. Oh, god damn it! I'm gonna. Do you want whatever liquid I waterboard you with to be refrigerated first?
I mean, how else are you gonna do
Because
it?
I can fucking. I can make it like really awful for you if you actually want it. I don't know how serious you are about this, but Alec, I will waterboard
Matt,
you.
you get me drunk enough, I will let you waterboard
How
me.
drunk is it going to take?
You're going to get a bottle of whiskey.
Okay. Does it? All right. We'll go from there.
We'll go from there.
Thank
you all for tuning in.
Thank you all for tuning in
Tune
to
in
the
next
podcast.
week where I get waterboarded live.
All right, it's gonna fucking. All right, he's sure about it, everyone. All right.
Thank you so much for tuning into the End Times podcast.
And we are Matt and Alec, and this is the fucking show where you're gonna listen to a guy get waterboarded, I guess. That'll be our first video episode, I think.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
This is gonna be bad.
Make sure
and
you
then
hold
Matt
me to
mouth
that.
rapes me.
It's not. It doesn't count if it's just greasy hot dogs.
That does count.
No. We'll get the. Well, no, we shouldn't get the lawyers involved just yet.
Thank you all for tuning in. You all have a wonderful evening.
Bye-bye.
Bye.